Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest 8-second gaming, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how you can escape low ELO. ELO hell is a real thing and people want to get out of it, so don't worry, I've got you covered. But just quickly, if you guys are really looking to take your Apex skill to the next level, then you need to check out the GameLeap website right now. Over there, our top level coaches, including myself, are constantly creating the best, most highly informative guides to make you the best player you could possibly be. We have legend guides, gun guides, VOD reviews, so no matter what situation you find yourself in or want to get better at, we have solutions for you. I myself have been to Predator, I've been to ALGS finals, I have thousands of hours of in-game playtime, and I've learned a lot in doing all of that, and I'm sharing all that information with you. So click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, and start to improve today. But okay, with that done and out of the way, let's hop into things. And the first thing that is going to be holding you guys back is you are overvaluing kills. Yes, kills are important. It is a battle royale and people want to actually shoot the other person. But when it comes to ranked, you have to be able to take every single skill that is involved in a battle royale and use them to your advantage. On one hand, you do have getting kills, but on the other hand, you have to be surviving. And when you don't overvalue kills, you'll find yourself getting to better positions more consistently. And that is part of the key of climbing, is being consistent. You don't have to have pop-off games every single game. That's not how you climb, that's not feasible. But if you have that one super pop-off game where you feel like you can take on the world, and then the next 3 games you have small little gains, that is going to help you climb more consistently rather than having one big pop-off game and then the next game you chase a kill and die, and then the next game you chase a kill and die, and the next game you chase a kill and die, and you end up losing all of the progress that you just made off that one pop-off. That is how you find yourself being hard stuck. And it's actually really not that hard to stop overvaluing kills. When you're in a fight, if you find yourself using abilities or mobile redeploy balloons or anything like that to try and chase down one singular person or even 2 people, then it's not worth it. Because you're using so much utility to try and get 1 to 2 KP. In the long run, it's not worth it. It's better to just save the utility that you would have used in case you need it later on. Like if you blow a mobile redeploy balloon to try and chase someone down and then you end up needing it like 2 seconds later, that is on you because you tried to chase down a kill, you overvalued them. And I will admit there is a fine line that you are going to have to walk when it does come to overvaluing a kill and undervaluing kills. If somebody's running away but you can really easily pop a Pathfinder grapple and catch up to them and finish them off, then yeah, do that. You're not overvaluing a kill, you're just finishing off a kill. But when it comes to you using Pathfinder grapple, then you have to use Pathfinder zipline, then you have to use a redeploy balloon, or you have to hop into Trident, or you're just chasing this guy constantly, then that's overvaluing it. And once you start to become more aware of this playstyle in your own games, you will see when you are actually overvaluing kills, and you'll be able to stop yourself before you do that. But now we can move into our next thing, and that is you have to learn how circles pull. Ring knowledge is one of the most undervalued skills in low ELO. I'm willing to bet if I pulled in a few random gold players into a Discord call, brought them into an Apex ring guesser, and have them try to guess the ring, none of them would be able to get it accurately. Nobody really understands how zone logic works in those low ELOs, but if you are able to learn it and understand it, then that is a valuable tool that you can absolutely use to escape those low ELO pits. Zone playstyles right now are the best to climb. They are a little bit boring, I will admit. You're not going to be constantly fighting all game, but those end game circles where there's like 8 teams alive, those are so exciting and those are definitely worth it. However, if you do want to escape low ELO and get to a new peak rank like Platinum, Diamond, Master, or dare I say even Predator, then you have to start to understand how zones work. Now, zone logic does take a full video on its own, but as bare bones as I can possibly make it, basically rings favor the side that they are pulling to. So if you split the map in 4 quadrants, then see which side of the map it is favoring. If it's favoring, say, top left, it is probably going to continue to pull top left. And if you have a legend that can scan the ring console and show you where the next zone is going to be, that's going to help you even more. Because if you see that these zones are touching each other on the outside, you know that it's going to continue to hard pull to that side. But like I said, zone logic is a very complex thing. So if you guys want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments and I will make one for you guys. But I do promise you guys, if you are able to actually understand and learn learn zone knowledge, then you will have an easier time climbing because you'll find yourselves in easier placements. And once you get those placement points, the ranks just start to fly by. But now we can move into our third thing, and that is actually going to be just straight up the meta. One thing that I see a lot of low elo players being held back by is the fact that they refuse to play meta legends because they want to play their comfort pick or their favorite legend. And yes, I understand that that is the fun part of the game for you. You want to play the legend that you enjoy, but if you're really looking to climb, you have to start using the meta. Certain legends are strong and used a lot at the top of the ranks for specific reasons. Like for example, Bangalore and Horizon, despite being nerfed, are still fantastic legends. They're still very strong, and once you understand how to use their kit properly, they can easily solo carry games. But if you look at a legend like Mirage, for example, he doesn't really fit a role in a team, he doesn't really have any options for teams, and he is a very weak legend by contrast of the other ones. Now, I do understand that a lot of people enjoy playing certain legends, and that's what's fun for them. But if you want to play a legend to have fun, honestly, you should just be going into pubs. If you're looking to climb, you should be using what's strong. It's just going to make your life so much easier. Now, does that mean you have to do it? No, absolutely not. If you enjoy playing a legend to the point that you don't want to play any other legends, then play that legend and just learn to use them. But if you are actually looking to climb and want to make your climb easier, then using a meta legend is going to make it a lot simpler. If you were to look at my account, for example, you'd be able to see that I have a bunch of kills across multiple different legends, simply for the fact that I use whatever legend is going to best fit my team comp and be meta in that current moment. When the game first came out, I was a Bloodhound main. That's who I loved playing. But when I started to get into ranked and competitive, I swapped to Watson because that was who was meta, and I am a support player, so I played support and I played Watson. But then Gibraltar became strong, I swapped to Gibraltar, then Caustic became strong, and so forth and so forth. So I have kills spread across multiple different legends. I still have my favorite legends, I still have the ones that I play whenever I'm playing pubs, but being flexible and swapping to whatever legend is meta at the time and helping my team in whatever way they need has helped me climb to high ranks multiple different times, so it will definitely work for you as well. Now moving into our next topic, this is going to be a very hot topic for a lot of people because you have to go into games with a plan. I personally jump around a lot on Twitch looking at low elo streams in order to figure out what is plaguing them and holding them back so I can make these videos better for you guys. And one thing I constantly see low elo players do is just not have a game plan. When they load into a game, they don't really know what they're going to be doing. They don't know where they're going to be dropping. They don't know where they're going to be rotating. They don't know what they're doing. Nobody's on the same page. When they get into a fight, everyone is just confused. Nobody's communicating. Everyone's just all over the place, and it holds them back. If you have a 3-stack, you need to sit them down and you need to say, okay, what are we? Are we an edge team? Are we a zone team? Are we a hybrid team? Figure it out and then start to plan from there. You have to pick a team comp that works with the specific plan that you want to have. And then once you actually get into game, you need to stick to that plan. Because if you're playing a hard zone team comp, you can't be caught on edge. You need to be focused on getting a spot in zone, you need to be bunkering up, and you need to be playing for endgame. And vice versa, if you're playing a hard edge comp, you can't really sit in the middle of zone because you don't have the tools in order to do so. If somebody really wanted to push your building, they're going to push your building. Getting a plan is so simple, it's so easy, it's so straightforward because you literally just have to figure out what you want to do in that game and then stick to it. But having a plan stops you from goldfishing, it stops you from being all over the place in game, and it actually keeps you focused and keeps you consistent on your climbs. Next time you want to go into rank, just have a plan in mind. Talk about it with your teammates, and then once you get into game, follow that plan, and you will see that you are so on track and focused. And that leads to there being less variables in your game. Less variables means less things throwing you off, and less things throwing you off means a more consistent, easier climb. More consistent, easier climb means you're not in low elo. Congratulations, you made it to a new peak rank. And if you guys want to see some plans in action, feel free to swing by one of my streams sometime over on Twitch TV/8secondgaming. I stream my rank climbs and I'd love to see some new faces over there. But also let me know in the comments what's holding you back the most and maybe I can help you out. And if you guys want to stay up to date with the laser Grace Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. Thanks all for watching once again, made second game, and I'll see you guys in the next one.